Hi, how are you today? So someone recently reached out and asked me my weight loss story. So welcome to part one of my natural weight loss story. My story, like most people, is a little complicated. So this video covers part one, the years I went from 315 pounds to 140. I gained weight in my 20s after a really traumatic event in my life, long before the rest of the US decided to join me in obesity. I really wish they hadn't. So in these photos that I'm showing up above, I'd lost about 90 pounds. There's only one photo that I know of me at my heaviest, and it's not very good quality. So, oops, can't show you how I looked at 315 pounds. When I finally decided to do something about my weight, there was very little reliable information available. What was offered to people like me was mostly caffeine pills, crazy diets, like eat cabbage only for the next 6 months. And I love cabbage, but 6 months worth, I don't think so. And surgery. Surgery was the other option. So pills and cabbage only diets made no sense to me. And the idea of surgery scared me, but I was really interested. It was quick and it was easy, and I was desperate and thought I couldn't do this on my own. I will be forever grateful that at the time it wasn't covered by insurance and I couldn't afford it. So I had no choice but to kind of sort of move into natural health weight loss. And I say kind of sort of because I didn't have all the information I needed. So the next 15 years were a daily battle of trial and error and tears. Lots and lots and lots of tears out of frustration. So I'd read what little there was to read, and I'd try it out on my body if it resonated, and then I'd decide if it helped or it didn't help. Basically, I was doing biohacking long before biohacking became a term. So those 15 years were really exhausting, and they were full of challenges, but I did lose 170 pounds. It took me 15 years. Let me repeat that, 15 long years. It should never take someone 15 years to lose this weight. Clearly, I didn't have all the information I needed. I did keep that 170 pounds off for 10 years, but when another dark time in my life hit, I gained 45 pounds back. And I know a lot of you can relate to that. But today, I weigh 125, and I've never been in better health. So you want to know how I went from 185, where I was when I gained the weight, to 125 today, and regained good health as well? Because that's where the real story lies. So stay tuned. That's in part two.